Cricbuzz Comm Box in the 10th over in isolation. If you have a look at this, 90 for 2. I'm in the company of Harsha Bhogle. Most days you would say very good of effort by the batting side, but because it's Sharjah, are we turning around and saying, well done Hyderabad, Harsha?
Well, I thought actually at the power play we might have said that, but I'm just looking at the numbers from yesterday where 200 plus was scored, well over 200 was scored, certainly by Delhi. And after 10, I think there were, one team was 18 now, 91, one team was 94. So it's pretty much par, given that the cock is set, Pollard and Pandya to come. I don't think they'll mind it too much. So 90, yeah, I mean, most days you're absolutely right. Most days 90, you're laughing and saying, well done.
And if you add to the fact that Mumbai in their last outing waited actually for the last 6 overs to accelerate with two of the gentlemen that you mentioned, 104 in the last 6 overs. That's not going to happen every day. They were helped by the kind of bowling that they were treated to in the last few overs, but it still means that that firepower at the end could still propel them and should still propel them past 200.
Yeah, and also look, we're talking start of 11th over. Rashid Khan has already started his second. They've had to go to Kane Williamson, can't go to Abhishek Sharma because there's 2 left-handers batting. So, I mean, Williamson's done all right. I think it's seven of that over. But already they're struggling with their reserve bowlers. And I'm thinking if Pollard does get going, if Hardik does get going, then you're down to Sandeep Sharma, Natarajan, who's had a great start. But there's going to be a lot of pressure on that bowling if Rashid doesn't get the breakthroughs.
But interesting, if you look at the start of the Mumbai innings, you would have been expecting the likes of Rohit Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav would have just been lining up to feast on these Sharjah boundaries. And the 2 men who got them out are the 2 men who came into the side for this game. So no matter what they do at the end of their 4 overs, they've at least have a wicket each already to show for their efforts.
And that Rohit dismissal was weird. I mean, he did well to get to that ball. It was that wide. But he already started hitting once. He hit 1-6 over mid-wicket. And with those short square boundaries, Rohit's ability to pull, I thought, oh man, if Rohit Sharma got going, then you could have got anything. So that was a big plus for Sunrisers.
And Surya Kumar Yadav also was looking excellent when he came in. A couple of great shots to the offside. So Hyderabad, as you said, at the power play would have felt good about it. But, you know, their bowling hasn't looked the worst despite the loss of Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. So it's going to be a good battle. How do you approach it from here, at least from the batting side? Pollard will be padded up. Pandya will be padded up. Who do you send in next?
I think Pollard's ready to come out now. It's only just 9 overs left. So Pollard's ready to come out now. And I don't think, look, there's 9 overs and 106. If 200 is your target, I don't think it's beyond reach of Mumbai Indians. And as we discovered today, 85% of the matches you win if you've scored more than 200. So I don't think Mumbai Indians will be too disappointed. Funnily, I don't think Sunrise will be too disappointed either because they've not let Mumbai run away with the game already. So I still think 200 is on.
Just a final question to you, Harsha. Based on what we chatted about in the pre-show, where you talked about the approach, do you come out telling yourself, look, this is a run chase for us, even though we are batting first. We've got a target in mind. Do Mumbai look as if they've come out with that target in mind?
No, I didn't get that impression because otherwise they would have just gone hell for leather straight away. So what they've got to do, though, as we get to the start of the 12th, is got to make use of these Williamson overs. They can't let Williamson go 2 overs 13, 2 overs 14.
Well, in case you're wondering why Harsha's trying to rush through Cricbuzz Comm Box, it's because we're always wary. We're always wary of that curse. And while we might be neutral, maybe for Mumbai, you don't want a wicket falling to the Cricbuzz Comm Box curse. So we shall leave it there for the moment, Harsha, and we'll rejoin everyone at the end on My 11 Circle presents Cricbuzz Live. Still no wickets have fallen. Let's see if we can keep it that way. We'll see you folks soon.